Checking save data.
Hey, Daniel.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hey, Daniel.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Daniel.
What?
Are we still here?
I went home. Wait a minute. No, I didn't. This is Nino Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. Welcome back
Welcome back. It's been...
to Nino Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom. It's been 1 week, as far as they know.
Yeah, how long has it really been now? Like a month?
Fuck, like a month, yeah. What's this game about? I've never played this game before.
It's been
1 week.
1
since
week.
You heard from me.
And maybe some change.
Well, there's one thing we have to do right now.
We have to save the game.
Yeah.
So last time, if I remember correctly,
How do I manage my kingdom? Where is it?
we finished up...
We got the last kingdom.
We finished up getting Broadleaf to...
No,
not
no.
Broadleaf. We got Ding Dong Dell.
Ding Dong Dell. We got all of them.
To be back on our
The
side.
weasel guy was like, "You really love me," and we're like, "Yeah, the guy that tried to kill you really loves you."
And then the ruby weapon woke up.
How the fuck do I only have this much money in coffers?
I mean, 171,000.
That's what. Come on, I literally own all the kingdoms. This guy's not. He's not.
You're only collecting taxes on
tithes.
one of them.
That's true. Just on the casino one,
Yeah.
because we don't condone that here.
So
Is
you
there
have
anything left
40
to
out of
build?
45 buildings.
What
Oh
do
yeah,
we-
like some people, looks like somebody's done with the thing. We go back over there, top of the screen.
Ah,
I'm gonna slide over.
completed research. What did you research? I don't remember what I told you. Improve resource gathering. Great. We're gonna need that for the wars to come.
Sorry for the noise.
It's okay. Listen, everybody, if you're a fan of this channel, you don't expect perfection.
You might expect even less than imperfection.
Sometimes we don't even have fucking commentary on our videos.
But you know what? You still get a video.
I honestly don't know what happened to the commentary on that.
Me neither.
It might have been the one that you did.
Oh no, we know what it was. It was Riddick.
Well-
Riddick screwed that one up.
But Riddick is done. We've finished Riddick. I shouldn't be leveling this one up too much. I want to finish all the buildings. Is this...
Oh. Ooh, that's a lot. But hey, maybe you might be able to put more buildings here. I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, we're going to find out.
Nope.
Really? That costs $130,000?
Hey, have you ever been part of city planning?
Yes, actually. Can I afford this?
Nope.
Fuck. What a shitty ass king. Evan, you fucking loser.
But if you if you were to get more personages, more
People play?
subjects, more citizenry.
You know, we
maybe?
were discussing this during our hiatus from this game. We should do some quests. Do I have any side quests? I do.
Speaking of side quests, not that it has any relation.
Here's a level 19 quest we can do.
Daniel, how do you feel about vampire movies?
I like vampire movies. Vampires are the legacy of my people.
That's so true. It's so true. Do you have a favorite vampire movie or series?
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Which one? The one with Keanu Reeves?
That's the greatest movie ever made. I don't like that movie at all. Viewers of the channel,
The one with your dad?
I was gonna say you might know this if you're watching this because you're probably related to me or my friend. But my dad was in that movie. I used to get checks like 40 cents a year or something because he was in that movie.
Wow. You know what's funny about that? Now that you bring it up, I was literally talking to my mom about this a few weeks ago. I don't know why. It just randomly came up. Oh no, because we were talking about the movie, the new Dracula movie that just came out, The Last Voyage. which didn't do well in theaters.
Oh, The Last Voyage of the Demeter or whatever?
Yeah.
Yes. Somebody in my household, I'm not going to say who, wants to see that movie.
I really want to see that movie. It didn't do well, I mean, for a couple of reasons, probably.
It looked fun. I don't know.
Because,
it looked cool.
I mean, people just don't understand corny movies when they come out.
Yeah.
Like, I saw, like, that movie and Meg 2 both came out, like, the same time. And they got the exact same bad reviews from people who had no idea, like, what corny movies were.
Yeah, but Meg 2 is like a known quantity.
Yeah, but people were like, so, like, how did a movie like this get made? It's so corny. Like, I loved the Meg one. That was hilarious.
I have not seen those movies, but boy, they certainly took the world by storm. But that's like old school. That like reminds me of like movies that came out were like disaster movies or like movies with like like a big monster or something. Like those are fun. You don't see movies like that anymore. They're probably too expensive to make.
Probably, unless you have Jason Statham.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you need. Old school. Get a big star, a medium-sized star, and then a bunch of fucking randos, and you fight a monster.
Do-do-do.
What do you
Ladies
want me to
love the fabulous Forcos.
do? Become a rank A military power? Am I not already?
I don't think so. I think you have to do the military side quest.
Forkus pig, huh? Oops.
Do-do-do-do.
Other thing I was thinking about too is like there's not a lot of movies. Like when I was a kid, like my mom would watch movies like Sleepless in Seattle. Mm-hmm. That I was like, these are boring, but like I'll watch them. Mm-hmm. Or like more recently, more for our time, like the movie Hitch.
Yeah.
They don't make those kinds of fucking movies anymore. Like it's like no one gives a shit.
Well, you know what? That's so funny. I forgot what his name is. I have to look up his name. Who was this actor?
William Smith.
Who was in Pitch Perfect. I remember him as... Have you seen Pitch Perfect?
Yes.
He was the a cappella dude that was like the head of the guys group who got picked up to be in some movie or something, and so he just ditched the crew. Mm-hmm. He was talking about recently how he thinks particularly the MCU movies sort of ruined comedies.
A lot of that opinion's out there by a lot of film people, and I kind of agree.
Yeah, and I was like, that makes sense, because I remember recently, like Elizabeth Banks, and who was the executive producer of Cocaine Bear, was basically told that her entire career was on the line if this movie bombed. And
how fucking much did that movie cost to make? Like,
I don't
come
know.
on, like,
but like in something similar to like Jennifer Lawrence with I'm forgetting the name, the new like rated R comedy that she just came out with, which I guess now is not just, but basically being like comedies and rated R comedies, not that Sleepless in Seattle and stuff is something like that, but like used to be much more common, but there's been way less of them since the MCU stuff came about. And I think that is interesting and strange and sad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. I mean, like,
because studios are stupid.
Well, I mean, that's happening right now, and that's not going to go away. Like, we're discovering the depths of their stupidity.
They would rather lose $150 million a week than pay $450 million a year to resolve an issue. Did you know that's how much money they're losing a week?
That's not surprising.
Due to both strikes. You have no blues on your team.
Yeah, I realize that. But I'll do green on green.
You're
fine.
doing great.
It's because Bygone is my boy. Oh, I didn't even see you. Didn't even see you there. Yeah, I don't know if it's like a like our audience is squeamish at romance, so they do not care about these like weird romance movies anymore. Is it just like, oh, we're just the zeitgeist is superhero movies, so we're gonna make adaptations? Because that's always been a thing.
Did you hear what?
I really don't know what it is.
Did you hear what Randall Park was saying about? This is about Hollywood being stupid.
Nope.
He was saying that the Barbie movie, massive success.
Fun. That's a fun film.
That and Mario, probably going to be the two biggest
Also a
movies of
fun
the
film.
year. And he was saying, like, the Barbie movie comes out, it's a huge success. So what does Hollywood/Hasbro think they need to do? Do they think, oh, we need to make more movies like with female protagonists or about women, or give like more of a platform to Greta Gerwig and Margot Robbie? No, their response is, let's make more movies about toys.
Yeah, people love toys.
And it's like they think people liked the Barbie movie because it was a toy, and no other reason.
I mean, if you like toys, Barbie toys, that's a great movie for you. But
Which is crazy.
it's funny because of what it does with that idea, not because of that idea in general.
Right? I saw
Where are you?
statistic that like 25% of people that saw the Barbie movie in theaters hadn't seen a movie in theaters in at least 5 years.
That, I mean,
Which is
every time
insane.
I drove by the movie, we have a few movie theaters by where we live. Obviously, you know that, but maybe the viewers at home don't know that. And every single time I saw people line up wearing pink, like kids, like families.
Yeah.
Everybody was talking about that movie. Everybody's watching that movie. Like, I'm not surprised that that's real. How do I reinforce?
I think, is it Y? I don't remember.
All right, I gotta do like the
X
little
or
dance.
square? I don't remember.
Well, we'll just give you more defense. That'll do the job.
Speaking
Here,
of
it's
movies and big movies, do you know what thing makes
Makes movies?
in a weird way makes IMAX work?
Electricity.
Dragon Ball.
Like they make a wish to Shenron and then it happens.
Well, so IMAX's movies use, because there's been none of IMAX movies are made, they use Palm Pilots and have for the last like 20 years to ensure the reels change properly. And the Palm Pilots that they use use a Motorola, made by Motorola, or use a Motorola chip that is called Dragon Ball. So all of those movies use a Dragon Ball microprocessor
I'm still
to
on
ensure the game, the thing works.
I'm still on like,
That they use a Palm Pilot.
yeah, like what if one of them breaks? What are they gonna do? They don't make those fucking things anymore.
Well, apparently they make them only for IMAX, basically.
This is like doctors that have beepers. It's like the beeper industry survives because the medical industry is stuck in fucking 1996.
Yeah, well, like, so for Oppenheimer, they didn't want to use, they didn't want to have to find like a Palm Pilot for
Yeah,
for the exact same freaking reason you're thinking.
Yeah.
And so,
There's no app.
and so,
There's, like,
well, that's the thing. They made an emulator just for that app from the Palm Pilot.
yeah, and that should just be the standard going forward. That should just come with. I don't know how they sell IMAX stuff. Like, did they sell like Pro Tools where you just subscribe for like $120 a year and then you can make it IMAX?
Do you like Pro Tools?
Nope. I mean, I used to like Pro Tools. I love Pro Tools 8. I did so much work on Pro Tools 8. It was like my favorite piece of software.
Did you ever use Logic?
Yeah. I like the old Logic. I don't like Logic 10. Logic 10 is terrible. It's more like GarageBand.
Oh.
But like old Logic Pro is like really, really good. Good for writing. I preferred it for writing over the other software I used a lot was Reason. Preferred it over Reason for sure. I think I'm really over leveled for this.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I used to love Pro. I mean, if this, I haven't used the software in a long time. If it still works basically the same way as it used to, it's probably still the best editing software with it. Because it's just like editing tape. It's very easy, very intuitive. But
That must be really annoying because Avid was supposedly made to emulate cutting film,
yeah.
and it was just a chunky mess.
I mean, does anyone even use Avid anymore?
Apparently, I don't know. I mean, he hasn't made a movie in a while, but apparently Woody Allen was one of the people keeping Avon in business.
Wow. Here come the Whamsters.
Did you do this one already?
I don't know.
I don't know what color it becomes if you've done it. I feel like you've done that one.
Maybe I lost. I was checkmarked, so I've done it. Okay, Plainview Plateau has one. Let's go to Plainview Plateau. I'm over-leveled for all these bastards, so... Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I have a goddamn Ziplin.
Did I tell you that a couple weeks ago, Tomi and I beat both Uncharted 4 and The Lost Legacy?
You've told me of Uncharted 4, but the Lost Legacy we did not discuss.
So beat The Lost Legacy for the first time. And
that game is so good, right?
I think that is hands down my favorite Uncharted game.
It's the best one. I completely agree. I loved it.
Playing it, I was like, you know what is so cool about this? I was like, when we were playing Uncharted 4, I was like, one of the things that makes Uncharted 4 so much better in many ways than all the other Uncharteds is that Nathan Drake actually has a stake, like a real stake, in searching for this thing. At first he's searching for the thing to save his brother, and then he's doing it to. You find out he's also it's also partly this is the thing his mom was looking for.
I don't have any blue soldiers. Period.
Oh. Maybe you should recruit one.
Nah.
Yeah, his mom, he has a literal personal stake in this.
Yeah, and his Elena's that relationship gets tenuous. He's old.
I don't understand.
He has a business.
I don't understand how Elena's still with him.
It's because he's so charming.
Yeah, like I said, I don't understand.
He's so charming, and he's so good at Crash Bandicoot.
No, he's terrible at Crash Bandicoot. Depending on
not when I'm playing.
But the Lost Legacy is it's so good.
Yeah. I love that section where you're doing the puzzle solving and you have the Jeep. You have to go to the 4 towers. That's one of my favorite Uncharted thing I've ever done.
It removes all of the unnecessary bloat. Sometimes you just sometimes you just feel like you're just climbing a tower for ever, and you're not in this game.
Yeah. You're just it's zippy. You can also see everything that you're going to do before you do it because it has that quasi-open world thing.
And the relationship between...
Is it hammers beat spears or beat swords?
I think hammers beats... Swords.
Okay. Small to big.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, and the relationship between Chloe and Nadine is also awesome. Though Uncharted does have a problem with not being able... I guess they're not making any more Uncharted games. But according to Mr. Druckmann, what was incapable of hiring any voice actors of color to play their characters of color.
Yeah, because Laura Bailey voices Nadine, right?
Yeah. Well, also, it wasn't clear to me until playing The Lost Legacy that Chloe was supposed to be half Indian, and she's played by Claudia Black, who is, she's Jewish, so, but she's not Indian. Even though I do love Claudia Black.
I just assumed it's just a British lady. That's it.
Yeah, well, when I first played, right, the same thing.
Because the accent, there's nothing to it. There's no
Well, she's Australian.
Yeah, or whatever. I just it didn't matter. I was like, oh, this is just her nationality or any of her lived experiences were completely irrelevant to the character's story.
Well, I was I didn't realize literally until that game that her character was supposed to be Indian. Just because, her name is Chloe Fraser.
Yeah, classic Indian name.
And in Uncharted 2's engine, she just looked like a white woman that tanned a lot.
Yeah, it's like there's like I never thought twice about it.
Military might.
I will get that merman to be my friend. I want wizards. What the fuck?
You can have them.
Oh,
If
crap.
you-
I have to kill for them.
Well, yeah, of course.
I don't think we've done any of this.
Any of what?
Any of these, like we did like a couple of quests, but because all these that we're doing, I'm like severely over leveled.
This is actually really good because now that I'm remembering that when you spoilers when you get to the big beast thing, you have to do a version of this, and having some levels in it is smart.
But yeah, those you know, I should go back and play the Uncharted games, but at the time I really there were like games that I played and in the moment I was like, this is great, and then just like never thought about it again.
Yeah.
But Lost Legacy was the first time where I was like, because they brought that kind of style back for Last of Us 2, with the like the Seattle parts in the beginning or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like really glad to see that because that was like really enjoyable. And it's also like it's Naughty Dog, right? So it's like very high quality. You know, it's not just like your, I don't know, it's not a cheap open world or something.
Did you ever watch the No Clip for Crystal Dynamics?
Yes, I did.
I was watching it and it was so interesting.
That documentary made me want them to just do Legacy of Kain remake.
Yeah.
Have we ever talked about Legacy, my relationship with that game on this channel?
No.
I've never played Soul Reaver, but I had a
Same.
friend named Adrian in elementary school who had a Dreamcast and who one time brought it to school. We used to bring our consoles to school for like Christmas or like end of the year or summer, that kind of thing. And he was playing Soul Reaver on his Dreamcast. And I already wanted a Dreamcast more than anything in the world. And I think that's still true today. Which is why like when I think about games I just like genuinely like have an affection for, they're all like Space Channel 5, Jet Set Radio. Anyway, I always wanted Soul Reaver, and like for some reason I just like I think it was on PS2, but I just like never got around to getting it. But every time I saw it, I'm like, man, Razio, that's the coolest character I've ever seen in my life. And now that I can do that, it's on Steam and on PC, and all the reviews say like it's the fucking worst port ever. It's like apparently awful.
the Dreamcast version?
Well, it
Or
was
no, the PC
It was a
version.
PC port. It was so bad that I think it took it off Steam now. You can't even buy it.
Ooh.
And it has like a "Hey, we'll be back" like message on it. So you know that's kind of exciting. Like, and that documentary suggested that they might be doing something because they're like, oh, it's our most requested remake, and it's like everybody wants it. You know, I don't think people were as enthralled by the Avengers game that they put out. I never played it, so I don't know if it was any good, but it didn't look particularly exciting to me. They had a tough time with that because when they showed the first trailer, I don't know if you remember, people were like, "Oh, it's the porno knockoff of the Avengers," because they had the same team makeup and whatever, the same actors and stuff. But
Yeah. I mean, that game looked terrible from jump.
definitely not for me. Let's go to the Grotto. Do
But
those two.
I mean, they explained really early on why it kind of was a clusterfuck.
Yeah, it changed direction, right?
Yeah. Like, originally they're like, we're going to do it be a single player game. And you just, like, jump from, like, area to area playing a different adventure. And then somebody was like, but what if all of it as one
And-
thing? And they were like, I guess.
And it has that like that Destiny 2 shit, right? That like grind out these dungeons and get stuff. Live service thing is what I was looking for. Which nobody likes that, you know, unless it's like totally like catered to it.
Yeah.
That shit sucks. Like that's why that Gotham Knights game fucking tanked because nobody wanted that shit.
Yeah.
Bag the level 41. No, excuse me. I'm not ready for that. How do I level up my dudes?
Then you just do, don't you just get good?
Do I have to like do something? Do I have to pay somebody for this? Do I have to?
I think they just level up from experience, right?
Okay. Well, let's go to this area in Goldpaw then. Call a zipline and go south.
A Zipline?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Crystal Dynamics they seem like a really cool shop. They made those cool Tomb Raider games. I maybe want to play Tomb Raider Legend again. But
I mean, it also was kind of interesting that, like, at least early on, all their good people went to Naughty Dog.
yeah, I'm sure Naughty Dog poaches hard
Oh yeah.
because they have that prestige thing that everybody wants.
But it was like Naughty Dog, but it opened.
What was their first? This was Crash Bandicoot. What did they do before Crash Bandicoot?
I don't know.
Probably made like weird PC games.
Like, one of the things they mentioned in that No Clip documentary was that, like, they were, I guess, surprised at how masterful Naughty Dog was at not overtaxing the camera with, or computer with Crash Bandicoot versus, it wasn't Tomb Raider because they didn't make those ones, but one of their games, I forget what it was.
Well, they made the later Tomb Raiders
Yeah.
after Angel of Darkness. I think was their last, or the last one before they took over.
Which had their last one, Tomb Raider Underworld, had a really cool trailer.
Did you ever play the remake ones? Not the remake, but like the new trilogy ones that they made.
Those are the only Tomb Raider games I've played.
Yeah, they're all very good.
Indeed.
They're like I remember the Rise of Tomb Raider came out around the time of Uncharted 3, I think, and that was one of those moments where I was like, oh fuck, like your move, Uncharted, like these are like pretty good games.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Because they had the crafting stuff, and it was a little. It kind of did what Lost Legacy ended up doing, like that quasi open world thing. Which as it turns out, a little freedom is all anyone wants.
Yeah. Well, I was telling me, like, when you were going through them, that just basically Tomb Raider, like those Tomb Raider games, merged, like, the things that they had sort of confusingly kept separate between Uncharted and Last of Us, and just said, well, what if they're both in the same game?
Oh yeah, the little newspaper clippings. Is that what you're talking about?
No, just like, because Uncharted has the climbing and exploring of, like, grand things in spaces, of historical significance and whatever. And Last of Us had, like, you explore tighter spaces with, more tight-knit spaces with, and you have like crafting and, like sneak mechanics and stuff that are more robust than Uncharted, and both of those things were just together in the Tomb Raider games.
Yeah. And granted, I think in retrospect, like now those games look a little dated because everyone kind of does that thing, but at the time they were certainly. Fuck, man. All right, we're gonna have to make do.
You don't gotta make do. You could do something else. Long shock tactics. For a second, I thought it said long stick tactics.
That's a lot of King's Guilders for Might Boost, but maybe we need it for this one.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. Let's see what happens. This guy's name is Lee Da. Flip and flip. Do we have a radio? I see. So this is like our collective nations are now doing military exercises, just like they do in the South China Sea.
Yeah. Why in the South China Sea? Who knows?
I don't know anything about
Because it's
geography.
contested waters.
I don't know what the contest is.
The war games. Did you ever see the Battlefield movie? Battlefield Battleship?
I was gonna say it's a Battlefield movie. I have not seen the movie Battleship.
Oh, because that is something that is happening in it elsewhere. Because we get invaded by aliens while doing military exercises in just off the coast of
In
Hawaii.
Battleship, the board game movie.
Yes. So I get invaded by aliens just off the
Bermuda Triangle.
just outside of Hawaii, just outside of Oahu. Yep. That is.
That's.
The
That's a
movie.
very.
And like the
Speaking of toy movies, right? Or I guess board
Yeah.
game movies in this case.
and like they have to use like sea coordinates because the aliens.
Like the game.
Yeah, like the game because the aliens screw up their high-tech radar or whatever, so they just have to like look and guess, or just guess where they could be.
That's the whole. That's it. That's what they got.
Yep.
Well, I mean that's true to the board game. I guess.
But it's also about understanding the art of war and how to be a good person.
That's nice. Isn't Rihanna in that movie?
She is.
Speaking of someone who understands the art of war.
She has had the privilege of being in some not great movies.
Was she ever in a Transformers movie?
Was she? She was in Valerian.
Oh,
Which
City of
should
the
have been
Gods or whatever?
Which should have been so much better. Have you seen that movie?
Nope.
The opening in that movie is so freaking epic. And you're like, this is going to be badass. And it's just like the opening of like how the City of 1,000 Planets came to be. And you're like, this is so cool. How can you fuck this up? And then they proceed to show you.
Is that the one that's like about like Sons of Jupiter or something? Is that a
No, that's
different
Jupiter Ascending.
movie? Oh, okay.
I want to say that's the one with Channing Tatum and Mila Kunis, where Channing Tatum is a
That's a real.
is a mutant dog person.
What?
Yes, he is a humanoid dog.
Really?
Species. Yep. Yes,
Maybe I don't remember this movie.
and Mila Kunis is the princess of space,
Well, that's. I mean, we should all be so lucky.
or the rightful heir to the universe. And I'm forgetting his name. It was a weird movie.
I mean, it looked awful. One of them isn't one of them the guy who did the Blade Runner movie? Or am I making that up? Blade Runner 2049. I mean,
The people who made Jupiter Ascending?
yeah.
No, that was the Wachowskis who made that.
Was it Denis Villeneuve? Is that
There's
his name?
Eddie, Dennis Villeneuve.
He didn't make one of those movies.
No, of those
What
two?
the fuck?
Whoa.
What is this, Pikmin?
You know what it is. It was Eddie Redmayne, that's right. Ellie Redmayne and Sean Bean
Yeah, I
Are
know
in,
Sean Bean is in the trailer.
are in Jupiter Ascending. And Valerian was made by, I want to say, Jean-Luc Goddard. What his name is?
Valerian?
Yeah.
That's a big name for a shitty movie.
Yep. I mean, people were excited because Luc Besson.
Yeah, Luc Besson.
That's right. Goddard would never have done.
I think Jean-Luc Godard already passed away by then.
Yeah, Luc Besson. Who did Fifth Element?
That's it. That's
And the-
because it's
and
Fifth
the
Element. It was
professional-
some big sci-fi.
Yeah, but like the movie he made before that was Lucy, which wasn't great.
Oh yeah.
So, like, that
oh
should
my
have
god,
been-
I fucking forgot about that. What happens when we use 100% of our brain? What a
that.
dumb fucking movie, man. Oh my goodness. That's another one that Alexandra and I always fucking talk about.
It was like, my cousin will occasionally be like, well, you know, women's sort of similar to the, you only use 10% of our brains. It's like, you know, girls, like, are 2 years ahead intellectually than boys.
I believe that shit. It was more than 2 years.
Well, like, I was like looking at it and like that's not even remotely true.
Nope. But
like,
it should be.
Like,
someone should find the science.
Both boys and girls mature at about the same rate, but different parts of their brain are maturing until they're sort of at around a similar place when they become adults. But like, there is no one is just smarter. Woo! Make your way onward. I love how that's the direction.
Yeah. I mean, that's certainly, people believe that for a long time as just like cold fact. I mean, that's why drinking age in like the 60s and 70s was different for boys and girls. The case is Craig v. Bourne, by the way, if anyone's interested.
I didn't realize that.
The attorney for the men were saying, we want equal rights. We want to have the same drinking age. And their attorney was one Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Oh. Who notoriously, I don't know if you're aware of this, a lot of great work, notoriously did not hire a single black person.
I did not know that because those clerk halls, chambers are fucking exclusive anyway. So why even bother looking into what they do? Because it ain't never going to be me. I mean, it's too late now, but...
Yeah, that was a thing I learned shortly before she passed away.
I mean, look, she's a jurist like any other. You know, she has her weirdness and the things she's adamant about, and I understand that people see her as like I mean, generally speaking, she's liberal, right? So she voted with the liberals, and generally it was good things that we want, you know, in society. Yeah. And by we, I mean like reasonable people, not people who are just trying to get attention by being, I don't know.
Oh, you have a lot of military might.
Yep. Well, I paid for it in King's Guilders. Does that make it any less real? I don't know.
Oh my god, that person's name is No Way.
Yeah, they all have stupid and possibly bad names. Like the guy who's in charge is Lee Da. Like leader. I'm barely under-leveled for this, so I'm surprised that I'm making it this far. Flip and flip. What were we talking about before? We were talking about...
I don't remember.
Drinking age?
Drinking age?
Video games.
Video games.
You ever heard of The Legend of Zelda?
Never. Not once.
I don't know what it would take for me to want to play a Zelda game for this channel. There's so much Zelda out there.
There really is. You know what would be the best time to play a Zelda game?
After, like, 2 years after...
When Alan Wake 2 is coming out.
Why?
No idea.
You're just thinking about Alan Wake 2, that's why you said that. You just got Alan on the mind.
Yeah, I was... Yeah, I guess I do. I do want to... I mean, when I'd only played the beginning, and then they showed the trailer for that game, and it was the opening level, like, going to the gas station that you go to in the first level of that game. I was like, oh my god, I know that area.
Yep.
Like, I feel a connection to this somehow. And I'd literally only played the first, what do they call them, episodes? I literally only played the first episode of that game.
I mean, they're trying to do something clever with Alan Wake 2. Now that it's officially, like, in the control cinematic universe. Yeah, what the fuck?
La-di-da. La-di-da.
I don't get monsters.
Maybe you just need to stop discriminating against them, Evan.
Use all my buffs. Nuclear weapons. Thank you, Roland.
That was pretty powerful. You just used, what, 2 abilities and all but the monsters died?
Well, I paid for this privilege.
Oof.
Oh my goodness. Kill it.
guys are
Alright,
kind of
perfect.
strong.
Yeah, this is like way too... I want a cool monster. I mean, maybe I should have been... I should have been doing this the whole time we were playing. Got him. That's it, right? Come on.
Yeah,
Who's left? Who's left?
That's it. No one's got nothing on you. Yeah, you just wiped out another country's armies.
It's just a game. It's just a war game. It's just a fun time. A fun, cool, fun, dope, fun, cool, awesome, cool thing.
Yeah.
That's cool, cool and fun and dope. And cool.
I'm impressed, King Evan. I must confess.
I'm a talented tactician. I can hold the A button.
Minty gave me a very useful...
Can you give me some more fucking soldiers?
Yeah, that would be nice.
Herf.
Uh-huh.
Please. Just join my army. Herf.
Ooh, 1,500 experience.
To get experience. I got some grassy sap.
Grassy sap.
So let's look at muster forces. Have they leveled up at all? I guess they have. Sisters of No Mercy, I just noticed that.
Is that making you think of Warhammer?
No, it's making me think of the Sisters of Mercy, the great goth band.
Not making you think of the
Sisters of Battle?
Sisters of Battle?
Well, now I'm thinking about them. Very disappointed. No one's going to care about this next comment I'm going to say, but very disappointed with how they're doing in the meta right now as a Sisters of Battle player.
How are they doing?
They're poorly, horribly. How the fuck are you going to make a 10th edition of a game and make the tank stronger and not give them some anti-tank? I don't want to take fucking Imperial Knights to supplement my anti-tank issues. James Workshop, fix that shit.
Yeah, I agree.
End of rant.
I agree 100%.
So I just rank A by doing the missions, right?
I don't know.
Oh, wait a minute. It tells me what I get.
Maybe you have to go to
What level are my characters?
Oh, you have to build more military buildings.
Oh, really? To the kingdom.
Take it back now, y'all. 3 hops this time.
During my wedding, there was a huge battle about that song.
I remember this.
You remember this?
You even sent out a poll.
I did, and then I ignored the results of the poll.
What did the results say?
I think the results wanted the song in the playlist. And I just said, we've lost the results.
I think my anonymous answer was, I don't care.
You know what? That's a no. It's not a yes. So do these guys also upgrade the... We've been like 40 hours in this game. I should not be asking these questions.
Okay, so let me see. You have to go to...
Is there... I think I can find a list facility menu.
I think... Oh, yeah, you hit... I want to say L? There. Facilities. Is that one of it? Or is it the training ground, maybe?
Let's see. Okay, this gives like tactics.
Okay, so maybe level up the facility? Oh, you can also level up the dude. Yeah, that sounds good.
Sure. 5,000 kg, not bad at all.
Ooh, you built more thing.
New personnel slots and research available. What's available? Improved military front, boosting the military might by adding command posts. Okay, let's go back. To upgrade him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go to personnel. Yeah. Ooh, he's
Cool.
stronger. What about the other guy?
Can I assign this? Well, hang on. Before we do that, I want to do this. Because I want to know.
I guess just
Training ground. Yeah. This has got to be it, right? Oh, this is like for...
Or just general. That
us.
sounds good.
Well, that's, you know... What's the problem?
You need another person.
You don't have enough IQ? But he has canine smarts. That's not good enough for you?
No, oh wow, look at all those people that cannot be upgraded.
Fuck.
All these people that can be making you more King's Guilders.
What's his IQ? Probably
It also
not.
says, by the way, where they work currently.
Yeah, I'm looking there because I'm looking at places that I don't care about as much. Let's put Minty in here. Yeah, I believe you, Minty. You're cool. I like you.
Yeah, that other person that we just defeated in war said that you're a pretty cool person, Minty.
So now I'm gonna listen to them because I honestly didn't remember you existed. How much IQ do I fucking need? 130? Where am I at right now?
You're at
What's the
130.
total?
You need 150. So you need 20 more.
What? What?
Yes.
All right.
I'm gonna level up the facility.
Yeah, but first I want to put Batu here.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Oh, never mind then. Ooh. Something was made.
Wow, there's so much that...
Oh, your military might is currently at level C.
Okay.
Can you see that in the under Evermore region in the upper right?
Oh, yeah. It's the 2 cross swords?
Yeah.
Well, let's do this, because that's going to be useful.
Oh, okay. The place you need to do... Oh, okay. I was giving you bad intel.
What's the building?
You need to go to the... I don't remember. It doesn't say what its name is, but there's a place called the Elite Barracks, I think is what it is. It's on the right side of the kingdom.
Don't I have to build that?
Do you have to build it?
Because I have the Evermore
There's Evermore
Barracks.
Barracks. So yeah, there should be a place. Keep going, like to the wall. Keep going. Is that it? Or no?
Evermoria Gardens.
Uh,
So it's I have to build it? It's a...
yeah. Where is this?
Let me see.
It's not. It's just that picture.
Yeah, weird. It should be like right here.
No, it's not next to water. Ish.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
this.
No.
Well, let's just go to...
Well, do you have it? Maybe do you have it in
let's
the
do
facilities
this. Yeah.
already?
Well, let's go to some unused plots of land. That'll probably tell me. Goodfellows Inn, Sage's Salon. It's called the Elite Barracks, you said?
Yeah. Was it at the top already and we just didn't see it?
Someone's screaming right now. Someone's screaming at their screen right now.
Ah, screaming, screaming. No?
No.
All right.
What the fuck kind of shit are they feeding us?
Wow, this intern is pretty annoying. They said that you should have been upgrading all this stuff from the start anyways, so it should already be done.
That's good. That's like a shitty game facts guide.
Who that is so judgy. So I guess, yeah, you just level up the barracks and stuff.
I guess. All right. I need more IQ for this. Bygone is suitable. All right. We're already researching something. Yeah, can't put you there. Bracken? Chinggis is also good. Ah, you know.
Oh.
Our boy.
So, the best way to level up your military might and skirmishes, Daniel, is to do really high-level skirmishes and lose.
What?
Because, or not lose like on purpose, but doing high-level skirmishes, even if you lose, it retains all of the levels, all the XP you had gotten before.
Well, in that case... Let's find one. I think the one near Auntie Martha's cottage. No, those are like level 40 ones.
That's pretty fucking high.
There was another one.
Oh, this is like a really late level. I mean, I guess your level quest that you were doing.
Let's just do this one. So, but you do level up just from fighting.
Yeah, you do. So to increase your level, you want to recruit and employ. This is mostly that you want to recruit and employ citizens to military buildings.
Well, yeah.
Which, thank you for the obvious.
Well, let's just do this quest.
By the way, did you know that Back to the Future and Goonies happened on the same day?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything about the Goonies, like detail-wise.
Really?
It's been a fucking long time
I
since
love
I've
the
seen that
Goonies. I
movie.
used to watch it all the time. So, famously, Back to the Future takes place Saturday, October 26th, 1985. Which, sure, everyone knew that off the top of their head.
Yeah.
In the Goonies, there is a newspaper that you see that says I think it's the Fratellis.
Is this in the Nino Kuni guide?
We're on the run on October 24th, 1985. And the movie, I guess, like you see them on the run the day before, or the next day, is when the main cast meets them. But the movie ends on Saturday, which is the same day Back to the Future happens.
That's funny. There's a lot going on. It's like
On that day, yeah.
Doesn't he live in? Does Marty McFly live in California?
I
think so.
Huh? Does he?
I mean, I know it's filmed in California. We've all done the Universal Studios tour, but
In Hill Valley.
Hill Valley just strikes me as like a San Dimas, California kind of place.
You don't think it's just the valley?
No, it's not distinctive enough.
No, it is a fictional town in California. It's located in Northern California in the Sierra Nevada mountains,
It's because these fucking losers are all.
according to the railroad map in Back to the Future 3.
Well, that's nice. Because when it goes bad in the second movie, it gives me some real LA vibes.
It really does. Like when they're going under the tunnel.
Like they would never let
Under
that
the-
shit
under those
happen.
tunnels?
Yeah, they would never let that shit happen in Northern California, but in Southern California, you fucking bet your ass they'll do some weird shit for money. Specifically in Los Angeles. I shouldn't say all of Southern California. Although Orange County sucks. I'm on the record saying that. Suck it, Orange County. Nobody likes your big ass streets and your extermination of the homeless. Awful fucking city. You get arrested just for walking too slow in that city.
Neutralized. Wow, these guys are kind of strong. Gordo.
This guy's name is Gordo, and then Fabricas. It's like, what are we doing? Why is Lizzie McGuire's best friend here?
That's so funny. That was his name, wasn't it?
It was his name, and her other best friend's name was Miranda.
Yeah.
The fuck? Why? Why do I know that?
Because that was a show that was really important to.
Oh yeah, the neighbor's name was Beans. Remember that?
Yes.
And then who the fuck else was in that?
Wow, you remember so much more detail than I do just off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't know why this is coming to me. I enjoyed the program Even Stevens.
I
What?
loved Even
Did I
Stevens.
lose?
Oh, you were supposed to just run through it all.
Oh, well, that wasn't clear.
I wasn't clear.
Well, hey, look, I'm doing the grinding thing. Game over. I can't do anything else.
No. Evan has failed as a king.
Well, B,
Well, D,
it's time.
it's time.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Have a good. Whenever I decide to release this, time. Night, day, morning.
Have a good equinox or solstice.
Enjoy your Monday through Sunday.
And enjoy your Sunday through Monday.
Bye, everyone.